Joseph Parker came in at £241, which is par for the course. He usually comes in around that, but his movement in the gym with Andy Lee looks lighter and faster. No more lazy legs, said Lee, the former world middleweight champion. Chisora was £251, the lightest he's been since that rerun against Dillian Whyte, where he was ahead on 2 cards in the 11th, but knocked out by a thunderous left hook. That kind of form, he's a problematic night for anybody outside of perhaps Joshua and Tyson Fury.
High stakes in this one. Scheduled for 12. Both working under new trainers. And Derek Chisora comes out fast. My goodness me. Well, Parker's saying he just got sort of tangled up there, but that is the worst possible start for him. Down inside the first 10 seconds. I think he's particularly buzzed, but that's typical Chisora. He comes out flying, doesn't he?
Yeah, I didn't think it was a knockdown, to be honest with you. I thought his foot got caught in the advertised Toblerone things on the side, and maybe foot got tangled with Chisora's feet, but the referee scored in a knockdown. Chisora started fast, as I expected him to do. And I think he's just going to try and put it on Parker and try and keep that pace and maintain that pace for the distance.
Well, he does bring it. We know that. Chisora, there's no mystery about what he's going to do. Buddy McGirt is not going to reinvent him overnight, as he's shrewd enough to say, look, you know, the man's 37 years old. He's a veteran of so many championship-level fights. You just got to refine him a little bit if you can. And he's come out fast here. Parker gets the jab going there nicely.
Good stiff jabs there from Parker. Tried to catch a quick left hook, right hand, fast combination. Just fell short.
This is better, much better from Parker. Picking some beautiful shots here.
Chisora needs to relax and not load up. He's throwing every bit of power into every shot. You can see in his face. There's not many times we see Derek Chisora with a snarl or a frown on his face. Looks really laboured at the moment. He's got to relax and get his own jab going.
So Joseph Parker on the floor and looking as perplexed as everybody else. What actually happened here? Did the feet tangle up? Did he hit one of the other? No, he's taken the shot.
Landed.
He's taken the
shot. It looked like it hit him on the shoulder at the start, Nick. It landed.
That's a punch. That's a knockdown.
That's borderline back of the head, though. We have to be honest about that too. And 7 seconds in to the fight that. And listen, if this goes late and it's close on the cards, that could be absolutely crucial for Derek Chisora.
You get the knockdown, okay. 10 seconds.
Loaded up with that right hand there, Parker. And Chisora read it all the way. Yeah, he had to separate him there, Steve Gray.
See the game plans from both fighters, can't you? You can see Parker. Oh, good right hand there from Chisora. Obviously, that right hand, what you were talking about, Chris, the way he throws it at that angle, it's like a cricket ball, isn't it? When it's like a bowler in cricket, he literally overhand right hand with the way he throws it.
Yes, you've either got to keep the ear muscle on when you're stepping left, or you've got to roll out and keep low on the exit.
You can see Parker trying to stick to his game plan, trying to box, trying to land as Chisora's coming in. But Chisora is very misleadingly strong. You know, people will not think he's as strong as he is when you look at him because of the size, but so good at covering the ground, getting close to you with these type of shots.
Just like that.
And then smother him when he gets in there to stop you from working.
You were talking about the game plans earlier, Paul, and just saying it's obvious what they are. And yeah, for Chisora, it's just a case of trying to bust his man up. Big right hand coming in again.
Try and get close to him, try and target the body, but again, it's imperative he listens to Buddy McGirt. That's the coach, that's your coach. Listen to Buddy.
Yeah, there doesn't need to be loads in that left hook because Chisora's walking onto it, so he magnifies the impact. The speed is going to be the most crucial aspect of that little check left hook as he steps into range. And if Parker can start to time him on that, maybe put the uppercut on the back of it. Nice right hand though from Chisora.
Yeah, he doesn't need the left if he can land a right hand there.
Parker's still not strong enough at the moment to stop falling for Chisora's game plan. Chisora has dragged him into his fight. This is the fight Chisora wants. He wants Parker to be wrestling early, to be using and expending a lot of energy early on.
Been a very physical fight this through the first 4 rounds for both of them.
Oh, good shot.
Big right hand over the top from Chisora. But he was a bit slow with his reflexes there, Parker.
Nice uppercut from Parker there inside. Left uppercut.
He doesn't slow Chisora. Chisora having some success off the back end of that. Missed with the uppercut there, though, Parker. Chisora plodding after him. Nice work there from Chisora.
That combination what Parker just tried then as Chisora was switching, it's a dangerous combination. I like the look of that. That will work later on in his fight when Chisora is more fatigued.
And you have to say that the Joseph Parker in the junior far pipe will probably be blowing a lot more than he is at this moment in time. And if it does come through this, conditioning will have been a key part of it.
That was a bit of a wild one from Chisora. Parker's been having some success with the backhand here in this sixth round through the first minute of it. Brings the uppercut in there. Mixed that up beautifully there. I'm sure Parker was expecting more body work and he just brought the uppercut in. Parker's taken it well. Nice body work again, right on the belt from Parker, from Chisora, excuse me. Parker tries to push him forward, and we are at the midway point of this one. And I'll tell you something, this might be a tough round, tough fight for the judges to score. And don't forget, we had the early knockdown. Nice, really sharp there from Parker, who then backs up as Chisora absorbed. It was interesting, David Haig in the build-up to this one, and obviously he was banging the drum, but he said, I guarantee a knockout in this one. And you look at the record of these two. Real durability is a shared trait between the two of them, and they've both been dishing it out here and soaking it up. Chisora's really absorbed it very, very well and still keeps coming. Going back to the fatigue, I remember he sagged a bit against Usyk and then found his second win. So I think appearances can be deceptive, but there's nothing deceptive about what's happening here because Parker is putting it on him.
Yeah, I think you may have been right, Paul. Just time to start testing after the first signs of fatigue of Derek Chisora. Is this where Joseph Parker starts to just gently turn the screw?
Chisora again just going to work downstairs, and then Parker having the last word in the exchange. This is better, much better from Parker. Came out of that beautifully, lovely three-punch combination, had Chisora rocking, and it's Chisora that's backed up. Can't Parker keep him backed up? No, it's Chisora back on the front foot, back to the body, mixing in the uppercut, but Parker is taking him. Well, it really is catching light now. Wow. Both of them just going hell for leather here, right on the bell. That was a big, big shift put in by both men.
Good combination there.
Fast hands, sharp and accurate from Parker. And Chisora takes it, comes back with some work of his own.
Can't stay in the way of these shots what Joseph Parker's throwing at the moment because he still has the speed and the power which Chisora is now lacking because of the fatigue.
Well, it's usually around this time of the fight, if an opponent has been working the body, this is where you start to see it in the guy that's been on the receiving end. But as you guys have said, Parker still looks very, very fresh and full of running here. And his conditioning has been absolutely spot on. Nice again from Parker. They're saying they're screaming, he's hurt, but Parker happy just to... There he goes again, though. Picks that right hand, and Chisora is hurt. He's back right up. Or is he setting a trap?
Just before that, Chisora actually spoke and said, he's lying to you, boys, you haven't hurt me, but I think that uppercut may have landed there.
Well, he certainly backed away there.
First round knockdown was going to be crucial. It was a pretty careless one and a pretty non-eventful one. But of course, points-wise, we knew that if it went late and it was close on the cards, that it could be absolutely crucial. their work. They're seeing it the same way that you are, Paul. Then it's going to be crucial that Joseph Parker puts a little bit of distance between himself and Chisora in these next 3 minutes.
Oh, it's Chisora that gets the eye-catching first blow of the last round in. One of those right hands over the top, and he's found another one as well.
Again, the advice he was getting in the corner was you gave that last round away, and I felt like he did give the last round away. Maybe he was trying to conserve his energy for this big last round now. Crucial round in this fight. Back comes Parker here. That's really good work from Parker. Chisora needs to weather the storm to take the round. Parker really needs to put his foot on the gas now.
Yeah, we're coming down to the final minute of this one. Now Parker's going for the big finish.
He needs a strong minute. He needs a strong minute, yeah. Joseph Parker.
I agree.
And he's got him in big trouble here. Chisora, in the final minute of this one, was rocked. Now can Parker keep the pressure on? No, Chisora comes back again. This is absolutely brilliant from Chisora to land that combination downstairs just when it looked like he was there and wide open.
Well, he let him off completely, didn't he? Nick had him on the ropes. Chisora looked a little bit out of ideas and out of gas as well. And Parker, for whatever reason, just did not let his hands go.
It could come down to who wants this more here, and at the moment it's looking like Derek Chisora wants this more. Parker could have finished the show there, in my opinion. He could have put his foot on the gas and worked a little bit harder to get Chisora out of there.
Absolutely.
He looks out on his feet at the moment with the tiredness that he's showing. Really brave effort from Chisora at the moment.
I couldn't agree more. He's just outworked Parker here in this round, despite seemingly being ready to be taken. And is Parker going to regret letting him go off the hook there?
Yeah, big regrets in the Dillian White fight that he didn't let his hands go earlier, didn't he? And that got to the final bell, and he was just eked out of it by a couple of points on a couple of the scorecards. Is it going to be the same story here?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here in Manchester, England, we go to the judges' scorecards. Howard Foster, 115, 113, Chisora. Gregors Melinda, 116, 111, Parker. And Andrew Bell scored this contest 115 to 113 for your winner by split decision and the new WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Lupe Soliai Lauli Ale Maleatoa Joseph Parker.
My goodness me, it was close. It's a split, and Joseph Parker gets away with this one.
Thank you. I need to F. Now watching it slowly.